Hey everyone, again, welcome to Wellness Wednesday and the 10 essential oils you probably aren't using or need to and don't know much about. So today we're talking again about another oil that I find really useful in my world, and that's Melissa. And Melissa, many of us know how incredible this oil is and how coveted it is. And one of the things that I get first off asked all the time is, Melissa, why is it so expensive? You know, this is a 5 milliliter bottle and it's $135 wholesale. And it's not available all the time because it's such a precious oil. It takes a lot of Melissa, or what we know more commonly as lemon balm, to get the certified pure therapeutic oils to be have enough quantity to make sure that we have a supply on hand. So our Melissa comes from Bulgaria, and that's a really powerful, they've been able to source Melissa there, which hopefully it's looking like it's going to be more sustainable because of Bulgarian practices, and it's just a really ripe and fertile part of the world for growing this special plant. It is something that I find is kind of my second to none. If I'm not sure what to use and I'm not near my frankincense, or it's something that I'm not sure if I'm feeling drawn to, I will turn to Melissa. It's so grounding. It's such a powerfully supportive oil in many ways. It helps to boost and support your immune system and create a healthy immune system. Wonderful at helping calm tension and nerves. It's another great one to simply turn to, just even if you're opening up the lid, huff in the bottle, right? Smelling the oil out of the in the bottle if you're not wanting to use all your Melissa up. Excellent at occasional stomach discomfort, supporting that in a way. So again, you could put it on topically. It is an internal oil. So if you look at here on the side of the bottle, there's your supplement facts, right? So you can take it internally. I find it helpful so much in terms of aiding sleep and that grounding. If people can put that sometimes in blends that they've made, or just a little dab, like especially if you put it at the base of the neck, right there at the hairline, maybe a little under the nose. I would encourage you to use, if you do put it on your face, use a carrier oil. It's a warmer oil, so those of you that have real sensitive skin, be conscious of using a carrier oil with it. It promotes emotional and cognitive health, and that's the biggest reason I think I turn to Melissa a lot, just like I do with frankincense, is to think about how am I doing my best and keeping myself most supported cognitively and emotionally, because we know those connections really support us in making our lives better and looking at longer life down the line of life. So if you haven't got Melissa yet and it's not on your radar, or you're not interested in yet putting Melissa into your order next time, you can find it in a couple of blends that doTERRA has. So that's another option. The Joyful blend, or our Elevation, it's found in there, as well as it's found in the On Guard soft gel, the pills, right? The little soft gels. They have put On Guard in there because, again, it's a wonderful oil for supporting immune and strengthening ourselves. Blends really well with anything floral, and almost, so that's your citruses, your lemon, your wild orange, even your geranium or your lavender. I also find it really lovely to pair with frankincense, because everything plays well with frankincense in my opinion. And a couple other things that I think that most people don't think to use it a lot for is on that emotional level. And so again, I'm turning to my emotional book, right? You've seen this before, or you will, The Emotions and Essential Oils. And emotionally, Melissa is the oil of light. And a couple of things from this page that I really found that struck me. Melissa invites one to release everything and anything that holds them back from reaching their fullest potential, right? We all got that going on. It uplifts the soul by literally preparing one to up level. When an individual feels too weighed down by the burdens of life, Melissa encourages them to keep going. It gives strength and vitality to the innermost recesses of the heart and soul. This oil invites one to participate in higher realms of living and dreaming. As an individual stays connected to spiritual sources, they feel a lightness in their being and a brightness in their core. Melissa reminds one that every individual has a spark of divinity within them, and that with love and attention, that spark will grow. So I actually use this oil also quite a bit when I do sit for meditation and prayer. So I have it in where I have my meditation area, and I will just take, and I'll of course smell it, or I'll put it in my diffuser, but I'll also then just take a drop, rub my hands together, and I love to put it at the base of my hairline. And for myself, with my spiritual practice, I also like to put it on my forehead and that area of intuition, or what many yogis call the third eye. So that's something that I found really lovely. And before I go into a longer meditation, I will definitely use Melissa in this way. And I found that it just really grounds me, and I feel like I connect in faster, and it just allows for me to go deeper into my practice and to getting outside of my own way. So really encourage you to think about, if Melissa's, if you've got it, open up the bottle, guys. It's such a precious oil to use, and you're worth it, incorporating it into your life. Don't feel like you've got to kind of hoard it, or you get into scarcity mode around it, because it's a lovely, lovely oil to use in your world. And I can't speak highly enough about it. So thanks, and we'll see you soon. Take good care.